in the studio. J Wreck Boy Shot. You know we in the stew, in the streets or in the booth. Get in tune, click and view, and get into the interview. Behind the scenes of all your dreams and everyone you listen to. Underground or on the scene, you might catch a gem or two. 845 or worldwide, digital or physical. On the block or in the news, we understand we did it too. Promote yourself or get a budget. Gotta learn the do's and doesn't. Gotta learn when to bet it. If we said it, you could trust it. Cause you're now in the studio with Chris and DJ Wreck Boy Shot.
What's goody, my peoples? You already know DJ Wreck Boy Shot, the homie Chris in the studio. We back at it. What's shaking, homie? How you feeling?
Oh man, you ain't know, bro. Blessed, glad to be back. You know, you can hear how I'm talking. I've been sick all fucking week. Today's probably the first day I feel good, feel all right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting my voice back and shit.
Shout out to Brav in the building. Brav, what up, homie? Come check me. You already know what it is. But yeah, that stinks, man. That's not a good look that you feeling that way, homie. Like real talk. Hopefully,
yeah, especially with all this, you know, all this COVID shit going on and all that shit. That's the first thing that was going through my head. I'm like, damn, homie got it. Homie got it. But I went to the doctor, did what I had to do my just do. Thank God everything worked out. You know, it was just a sinus infection and shit. But a bad sinus infection, so good now though. What's good with you
though? Chilling, man, chilling, being easy, same old. I'll be wrapped up in this in the political world. So right now, dude, shit don't like. I'll be trying not to get into it. We're definitely gonna talk about the Breonna Taylor situation, only because it involves it's pop culture. It's not so much. I don't want to really get into the politics part of it. I want to get into the culture, the movement, how it affects the culture.
You got to touch on the politics a little bit because that's what made the decision. What the decision is today. Let's keep it a buck.
No, absolutely. Real talk. Listen, Breonna Taylor needs justice. Like I said, we're gonna get into that. But
you might as well jump into it.
I mean,
ain't no sense of playing games. Might as well just get into it. Because listen, at the end of the day, like you said, we really don't touch on this type of on this show. But after speaking with Shad a couple of times and all that, like there's certain stuff we have to touch on. Like what I'm saying, there ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's some shit that gotta be said. You know what I mean? There's some shit that the people gotta hear. So. What better time than now?
Yeah, well, listen, as a people with dealing with law enforcement, period, we gotta speak out. We gotta figure out a way. You get what I'm saying? Because it's too much power in these officers' hands. And because of the power that's in their hands, and it's given to them through the courts. You get what I'm saying? And the laws that prohibit or stop the prosecution of cops in general. I don't want to say a black thing, a white thing, because
is it the laws or is it the corruption within it?
No, yo, dude, real talk, it's deep because it's deeper than just the corrupt cops because they're corrupt.
What I'm saying is the corrupt. No, I'm not talking about the corrupt cops. We know that. What I'm talking about the judicial system, the corrupt judicial system. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying. No, it all, yo, listen, real talk, dude. And like I said, I don't really want to get too political, but this shit all ties in, and it's a trickle down effect. So now when you have legislation who are making these laws to stop the prosecution of cops. You get what I'm saying? The same legislation is also loading up the courts. You get what I'm saying? So when I say it's a trickle down thing, it just doesn't stop or start with the cops. The police are just they're the mere servants. Who's, you get what I'm saying? Who's doing the work, but it goes to your local government, from there to your local courts, from then to your House of Representatives, your Senate in that state. You get what I'm saying? And then further and further up. So it's just not about the corrupt cops. You get what I'm saying? Or the broke system when they get into it. You get what I'm saying? Because I've been in the system, and the system's not built for you to one and done. It's not built like that. It's that's just what it is. And I'm not going to get into the fact of how prisons have been monetized. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's a different discussion from what.
Yeah. But anyway, before I get too deep, listen, we need justice for Breonna Taylor. Not only do we need justice for Breonna Taylor, we need to figure out so that we are not the next Breonna Taylor. You get what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this before we change the subject and get into the videos and all that shit. What can we do? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of we have to. There's a lot of we should. There's a lot of everybody looking to everybody else for an answer. What can we do? What's your answer? And this is a question to everybody who's tuned in. Don't look next over. Don't look over here. Don't look at them. Don't look at the guy who's out there, actually front lines. What's your answer to change this shit? You know what I mean? Because it don't, like we say all the time, with anything you do and everything you do, it all starts with you, right? You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So we gotta stop going like this and saying, yo, what we gonna do? What we gonna do? What we gonna do? What you gonna do? Ask yourself, what am I gonna do? So what is Shy gonna do? And everybody who's tuned in, please, you know what I mean? Think about this. I don't need you to comment it, you know what I mean? Because again, this ain't something we talk about, but this is something we need to talk about, even though this ain't something we normally would touch on here. What is Shy gonna do to ensure? And everybody else who's tuned in. Real quick, Shy.
Yeah, I can tell you what I'm doing now. Dude, I got voter registration forms in the barbershop. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to say that I do my part. I do what I feel I can do.
But that's looking to everybody else. All right, so I'm gonna get everybody else to vote. I'm saying, what is Shy gonna do personally? What is Shy gonna do to make sure that his son ain't the one who's gonna get shot? What is Shy gonna do to make sure that when he gets pulled over, he don't get beat the shit out of by the cops? What are you gonna do in your area to change? Because at the end of the day, this is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna reiterate. We gotta stop looking and say, yo, what are you gonna do? How can we do? But we don't need no fucking answer from nobody. That's number one. We don't need the next motherfucker to do something for you. That's number two.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Until we get off ourselves personally, looking in the mirror and saying, what the fuck am I gonna do today to make sure that my kid don't get killed out here? Or what am I gonna do to make sure that my cousin or my aunt or my sister or what are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And what are you gonna do?
No, you got to reach out. We have no choice but to educate and touch as many people as we can. Me personally, I don't get my right to vote back until next year. You get what I'm saying? July next year, I'm good to go. You get what I'm saying? But that's just my case. But until then, I'm at a march. I tell people, hit me up. If you need me to be there, I'm gonna be there. I'm not there just for Rashad or Rec Boy Shot. I'm there and I represent Catch and Rec Entertainment. I represent Broadway Barbershop. I represent the Kirk family. You get what I'm saying? I go out to any demonstrations, any meetings, anything that I sat with my wife in the fucking meeting when they was sitting there with this dude. The thing is you can't depend on somebody else to do what you have to do. So now my whole thing is I give the word. After that, it's on you to do whatever you got to do. But I'm not going to look for somebody. I'm not going to look for a group to move on my movement. You get what I'm saying?
Let me put it like this. There's a lot of followers in this world. There's not too many leaders. It's going to take somebody to go do something. And I don't mean nothing stupid. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is it's going to take somebody to organize something. And it might start out with 2 people. It might start out with 100 people. It might start out whatever. But it's going to take somebody. And what it's going to take is for everybody in their own fucking neighborhoods to go and make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, yo, go start policing your neighborhoods. Go do community watch. When the cops pull somebody over, y'all pop the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? When something happens, y'all pop the fuck up. Don't wait for something to happen to you or your family so the shit gets close to you so then you can feel like now you got to do something. That's our motherfucking problem. When the shit hit too close to home, that's when we want to get involved.
Absolutely.
This shit been happening. This ain't the first time. This ain't going to be the last time. This ain't going to stop tomorrow. Let's keep it a buck. It's do something now in your community. Go out there tomorrow. Set up with the other parents. Let them know, yo, listen, we're going to do something right here. These cops come fuck with the kids. We coming outside. Not saying they're going to do no crazy shit, but ensure that they're not going to do none of your fucking kids. Ensure that they're not going to do nothing to nobody on that block. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to start somewhere. And that's probably like the minute thing that you could do, but it got to start somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
no,
you said, with these...
in this fight, there's nothing minute. I don't believe that there's nothing minute when it comes to...
What I'm saying is because when you talk to these people who want the world right now, when you say something as, yo, let's get some community involvement. You know what I mean? Like, I remember growing up in the projects and they had the committees. My project had a committee. You know what I'm saying? And in that project, like, yo, nothing happened in the project. Nothing happened in my building on the front yard or on the playground. Go down the block, everything in the mother happened. But why didn't it happen right there? Because we police that shit. You know what I mean? The parents, the kids, we make sure, so you're going to do something to take that down the block. And if you don't, there's repercussions for that shit.
Yo, check this out. We're going to get into the video first, and then I want to add to that because it's funny that you say that we should police our block because there's a spin on that too. But
our communities, not our block, our community.
No, I mean just our community period altogether. I mean it starts at home, then it starts in your community, then it starts in your township, whatever the case may be. But you're right, it does have to start, and it has to start within you. But
say real quick, because after this we're gonna play the video, then we're gonna jump into entertainment and all that. So go ahead, get it up.
Well, what I want to say is that it also, when it comes to policing your own area and taking care of your own area, there's two flips of a coin to that because we look at the Nipsey Hussle situation, and that was because guys in the neighborhood didn't take care of what they were supposed to be taking care of. On the flip side, right? So now that's what I'm saying. When we talk about really getting into policing our community, it's the same ones who provide for that community, because a lot of us try to take the route of doing bad for good. You get what I'm saying? And then we bring back to the hood. We try to buy up the hood. You get what I'm saying? But because you left that trail of bad still follows. You get what I'm saying? So now when it comes to taking care of our community, we need to take care of all of that on all levels. You get what I'm saying? So now if you got somebody who's counterproductive to what's going on in your community, then by all means, you gotta figure out a way to deal with that, because that's what we're not gonna have. But
that's exactly what I'm saying. It's gotta start there. Like I said, back to my project. Nothing happened in my project. No drug dealing, no nothing. You wasn't smoking in the hallways. You wasn't doing none of that. They was not allowing that shit. Not the security downstairs. I'm talking about the people who lived in the building. You know what I mean? So now imagine if you could turn something like that into a community thing. Let's say we had all of Bedford-Stuyvesant on the same page. Yo, my man, none of that's happening here. Yeah, I might get a couple dollars here and there under the, you know what I mean, under the rug type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to start somewhere, man. We got to stop looking for somebody to do something for us.
No, absolutely.
What
you know, on that note, you already know.
Which one you got first?
I think I'm gonna play the A Jukes joint.
Oh, A Jukes. All right. That's what you're talking
about.
No, I mean,
why not? I think that was funny because he just chimed in. So yeah, why not? Why not get into it? You already know DJ Rec Boy shot the homie Chris in the studio. This is the big homie A Jukes new joint. Let us know what you think. All right, easy.
Kato, you way too dark, kid.
Tryna live a sweet life, you give me all this street life. I already know what to do. Took too many years getting this cake up. Took too many years watching them hate us. If they don't fuck with me now, I'll see them later. They won't get in the way of me getting this paper. Niggas, I did they mile and they think they made us. Cause I was on the block, nigga, dodging them cases. They don't want no smoke, one day they gon' have to face us. Till then, I'ma be later. Puffin' Jamaica, nigga in the hood trap. House was my neighbor. Bad bitches, we just keep them in flavors. We ain't stopping till the waves up. Niggas never gave me a thing, never did me no favors. I'm a blaze up, nigga, till my days up. And I'm writing these stories out with my paintbrush. Oh God, ain't none of this made up. Bitches nowadays, they just cover the truth up with they makeup. I don't trust these bitches, I don't love no bitches. Ain't got no right hand man, cause I don't trust no nigga. I don't trust no nigga. Dear Lord, I don't trust. When asking God to get me out the street life, but I just tryna lie me the pussies can eat pipe. I've been running up a bag and make sure my cleats tight. Tryna be like Zach and Cody, just living a sweet life, live a sweet life. I'm tryna get me out the street, gotta live a sweet life. Tryna get out these streets. Shouting out my testimony just to get my message through. Been through some shit that God must have had to test me through. I made it out with them days, it's unforgettable. Late nights, I'm in the store, I'm making better moves. I don't give a fuck who's who, I ain't got shit to prove. I'm just trying to see that distribution and that revenue. Don't ever get confused and put me on the pedestal, cause I'ma let that shit boom till he a vegetable. Tell these whole niggas to count me in. Giving them pain like every day I was locking in. You see, I'm giving them pain like every day I was locking in. I'm still asking God to get me out the street life. These niggas just sell they soul for just like 3 lights. I cut open the beat and let that shit bleed right. Let me speak nice. I'ma go in like someone cut on the street light. Please, Lord, I'm tryna live right, tryna get me out this street life. I'm tryna live a sweet life, get me out this street life. Oh, get me out this sweet life. I just know I need to go back and please get me out this sweet life. Get me out this sweet life. Can you get me out this sweet life?
You already know what it is. DJ Wreck Boy, shout out to homie Chris in the studio. We back at it. That was the big homie Jux. Riz Gang in the building. Leo V checked in. What's goody, homie? Damn, man. I ain't had listen, Leo, send us a video, homie. Send that. Send something. Shout out to the homie Leo V. Shay Gang, as we talking on Riz Gang real quick. What you thought about the video, homie?
Nah, that's my shit right there. I fuck with it. I downloaded it from Apple Music. I got that joint in the playlist. I actually sent him a video a couple weeks ago when I was playing the shit, showing him the palm trees and all that shit. It's crazy to see because he just came home from a little vacation. You know what I'm saying? So to see his progression so fast, he got another joint dropping next week. You know what I mean? They always been dope. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
to see how quick he moving, get back on his shit, stop. Get right to it. That's dope. You know what I mean? That's aspiring. You know what I mean?
Word,
Leo, hit me in the inbox. I'll bring you on the show real quick so you can talk your shit. It's been a minute. Hit me in the inbox, Leo, real quick. I'll send you the link. But I'm trying to get somebody else on here real quick for you, Shy. So pay attention to the shit.
Shout out to my homie Shane. Shane been holding me down since he found out that we were doing the show, man. He's really showing us hella love. He's sharing. He's liking. Alex, you already know. Hey, Jux, you already know what it is, homie. Yeah, I can't wait for everything else to drop, especially the homie Ray. Shout out to the baby bro Ray. He in the building too. So you trying to get somebody else on?
Yeah, I'm gonna just bring people in and out all night, Shy. All night.
Listen,
we didn't get to go last night. You know what I mean? And we on the night. You know what I mean? So we owe them. You know what I mean? Oh, real quick, we did a YouTube page, man. So many people been hitting me up. Shy's been in my ear for probably 2.5 years now about doing a YouTube page. So we finally broke down. We did the YouTube page yesterday. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that. in the studio with the Rec Boys on YouTube. We're gonna be putting up every show that we've done. Just give us some time because we've done a lot. I was actually going through it. I was actually today going through it because somebody hit me up. Publicists hit me up. You know what I mean? I had to give them the whole spiel and all that, and they asked what celebrities we had on the show, and I had to start thinking about it. And I started saying, going through it, I'm like, yo, we had Jimi Kendrix, we had Family of the Beat, we had Arsonist, Amadeus, Billy Dance, Terminology, Miss Hustle, Cassidy, Taz of the Alcoholics, Fredro Starr, Capital Iron Man, J Hatch, Mickey Fax, Rampage. And then I started thinking, and more. Those were just something that just came to my head. And I'm like, yo, we've really been blessed with the magnitude of people that we had on the show and the amount of love we've been getting from these celebrities. You know what I mean? And it's crazy to see, our growth, you know what I mean? And how it's going. And even the event we got going next week, man, real quick, let's touch on that. I don't know. I haven't personally listened to any of the new, because we got the seven producers real quick, right? So let me shout them out real quick. I be telling everybody, I be writing my notes. I don't be fucking around. I write it down, visualize it, bring that shit to fruition. So we got Buffo on the beat. We got DJ Fatboy. We got Tech Beats. We got Mental. We got Justin. We got Blackout. We got Titan. Crazy lineup. The 4 producers was from last show that moved to this show. Yeah, Sean, my bad.
Yo, listen, it's gonna get real interesting. It's definitely gonna get real interesting. NHO in the building. Jesse, what up? What up, Prophet? Yo, listen, if y'all want us to play something, man, send it. Send it to Chris in the inbox. He gonna shoot it to me and we gonna get it on. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man, and all the love that we getting, man. Shout out to Too Humble. Shout out to Brutally Honest. Shout out to Brutally Honest. Yo, listen, Tuesday, I'm lit. We in there. I'm in there with Stitches, and we doing our favorite top 10 hip hop groups. So I got a nice little top 10 too. So that's gonna be super dope. I'm definitely hype about that. I like going on other people's platforms and being able to relax. And you get what I'm saying? And just
you know what's crazy is because that's the day before the producer event. You know what I mean? So people don't forget the 30th, October 30th. We got Arsonist coming on. Jesse, you don't gotta send the email. Just send it to my inbox right here on Facebook. Just send me the link and we'll play the joint. And if you want, hit me up. We'll bring you on the show real quick too, so you could tell the people your joint, and then we play your joint. So the 30th, we got who else? Amadeus from the Hitmakers, Bad Boys Hitmakers. Then we have Arsonist from the Heatmakers. They coming on. They're gonna give 7 producers, 7 handpicked. Well, 3 handpicked this time. 4 came from the last event that we did. And they're gonna listen to their beats. They're gonna let them know what they think, you know what I mean, what they could do better. They might love some joints, you know what I mean?
Yep.
If hold on real quick, if Amadeus is feeling somebody's joint that night, somebody wows him, somebody got that it factor that he's looking for, right? That different that's not out there right now. They probably potentially could get signed that night right here in the studio with the Rec Boys. So that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, they should be paying attention to the page. He said, yo, listen, if it's clicking, you're going to be a part of something big. This is Trey Songz, band director. You get what I'm saying? This is, Arsonist is just they're both another animals. They're both different. But yo, listen, should we give them the, should we play the little battle that they had?
Nah, because I don't want to bring up, I want to ask them on the show, but I don't want to bring up because Arsonist just did an interview the other day, and they asked him, yo, who should he do a versus battle against? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let y'all go into that and check it out. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, just the history of what Shad's talking about real quick. These 2 producers have battled back in the day on Odd Standards producers on J Hatch's platform. Drawzilla was actually DJing that night out there in Manhattan. You know what I mean? So they did do a little battle. I'm not gonna say who won. Y'all go listen to that for yourselves.
Yeah, go get them some views. Go get them some views.
But just to have them together, you know what I mean? Because they fuck with each other regardless of the fact. But to have them willing to come on this platform and give some insight to these producers, you know what I mean? And shout out Jimi Kendrix and Phantom of the Beat, who was on the last event that we had. You know what I mean? They actually picked Mental. They actually picked Justo Beats. They actually picked Titan. And they actually picked Blackout to move to this event. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So And to have Amadeus be willing to, yo, listen, he straight up. If y'all haven't seen it, the link is posted on In the Studio with the Rec Boys. Amadeus sent me a little video, told me to put this shit up on all social platforms, and he basically said, yo, that night somebody's life might change, man. They might get signed to Platinum Boy Music. So, you know, just to be a part of that, to make the connection, you know what I mean? It's crazy because even off the last show, a couple people been hitting Jimmy up. You know what I mean? Don't think Jimmy ain't telling me. You know what I mean? Like a couple people been hitting Jimmy up.
Well, I mean, that's what it's. You know what it is? That's what it's for. You know what I'm saying? It's to show you that if you put in the hard work and you do your research and you stay true to yourself, that you're going to be placed in situations to where you can take advantage of these opportunities. And that's what we pretty much are here for, to give the information and provide opportunities. But let's get into this next video. You already know it's DJ Rec Boy Shot, the homie Chris.
Who you got? What's coming next?
I got the homie.
I sent you some in your inbox too from Leo V.
Okay, that's
what you got.
I got the homie, what's my homie Raekwon?
Raekwon.
Yeah,
okay.
Listen, this kid I like because this kid can really, really spit. Like
we're gonna find out.
All right. Well, you already know.
I heard a couple joints, but I haven't seen this one particular. So let's see. Listen, in the comments, y'all need to let these artists know what y'all think about the video. Y'all like the video, y'all like the treatments, you know what I mean? If y'all like the song, you know what I mean? If y'all think he's rapping good, he's not rapping good, give him the feedback in the comments, man. These artists need that. We need that.
Absolutely. You already know DJ Rec Boy Shot, the homie Chris in the studio. Let us know what you think. The homie Raekwon. Easy. Why am I not getting no volume on this? How come I don't hear no volume on this?
I don't know.
All right, hold up. We gotta see what that issue is about. He should have some volume. We just have volume over here. Yeah, that's crazy. But we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, we got Raekwon's joint up next. Yo, real quick. How you feel about the Vlad situation?
What part of it?
All right, listen. All right, since you said that, we're gonna get into the video first, and then we get into it because you look like you got a lot on your mind. But you already know DJ Rec Boy, homie Chris in the studio. We gonna be right back. Let us know what you guys think of the Vlad situation too. By the way, all right. Don't go nowhere. Easy.
Since the last freestyle, feel like my mind is going wild. I'm doing numbers, I just started rapping. They know I'm not acting, I'm moving my crowd. How many niggas can master this shit in a year? In an hour, I write verses down. How many niggas can say that they here for the throne? Don't worry, I'm taking them down. Taking the crown, I'm playing around. Minute I rhyme, niggas don't make a sound. Do this so flawless, they say I'm profound. Collecting my thoughts, got a plan to this ground. Ain't on the same page, I worry about figures. Yeah, me and my bros, yeah, we work, gotta get it. Know I'm a bloke, can see it in my vision. Some niggas gon' hate, yeah, I know that they live it. Know that they timid, know they diminish. Complete on my shit from the start to the finish. Beat to this shit, I ain't eating no dinner. Mom birthed a legend, she made me a winner. You all of them times people stuck in the winter. All of them times people sipping that liquor. Just trying to get richer, your pockets is bigger. Filled with some knowledge, I gotta deliver. Mix the more rocks in the split for some green. This is my antidote, shit make me lean. Think of some rhymes, so I think of some schemes. I'm living my raps, cause this shit is my dream. Wanna get paid and just ball with my team. Women, they out here, they feeling the steez. Trying to get fucked, but I'm just trying to tease. I kick back, relax while I smoke out the beat. Smoke out the beat with the homies. I walk through these streets, yeah, they act like they know me. All of these people before me, you think someone better, I need you to show me. Do this myself in my studio, give me my break, I should act like y'all know me. Break this shit down by myself, I don't need other people to work and come package for me. I'm in the stew, I ain't at the party. Remember them days with the glass photos. Blunt filled with some Reggie in it. Put my rotation to all the brodies. Fuck the niggas that be faking phony. Keep to in my circle will buy my lonely. My pops raised the monster, I fight on my dolly. So once I start spazzing, cannot control me. Gotta take care of some things on my list. Gotta make sure the future is bright for my kid. Get a grip, lock it in, then I ice on my wrist. Priorities come first, I won't fuck up shit. Came a long way and we didn't have shit. So my plan is to make sure I get me some ends. Do for my family, then take care of friends. No leeches around me, I need a clear lens. Fuck a Honda Civic, need me a Benz. I'ma be myself and chasing no trends. Kill a beat, then repeat it again. Record it, zip it up, and then I hit send. Don't take no L's, you ain't gaining no wins. No matter the cost, what's the price on those friends? You have you a house, do you take care of your kids? I bet you got you a fresh pair of Timbs. To all of these people around me, I've earned my respect. I can't let you just clown me. These niggas is washed up and soft just like Downey. To all of my rivals, I'm taking this county. No one can down me. Want all the smoke, yeah, I'm ready for war. Got the best troops around me. I know there's a price on my head. Live like I'm dead, don't forget I'm still here. You can't doubt me. Smoke out the beat with the homies. I walk through these streets, yeah, they act like they know me. All of these people before me, you think someone better, I need you to show me. Do this myself in my studio. Give me my break, I should act like y'all know me. Break this shit down by myself. I don't need other people to work and come package for me. Smoke out the beat with the homies. I walk through these streets, yeah, they act like they know me. All of these people before me, you think someone better, I need you to show me. Do this myself in my studio. Give me my break, I should act like y'all know me. Break this shit down by myself. I don't need other people to work and come package for me.
You already know DJ Wreck Boy Shad, the homie Chris in the studio, and this nigga is always a funny guy. So you already know what it is. We got a guest. Hey, Jukes.
What up? Yo, what up? Shout out to Wreck Boys. What's good, bro? What's good, King? How everything? You already know, man. Same old, man. Just trying to put the work in, man. You already know. I see you came home for the little vacay with Hit the Street Running.
Yeah, I had to, bro. Like, there was a point in time where I was not sure if I wanted to or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's a lot more responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't sure, man. But once I started recording again, getting in that studio, you know, shit just speaks to you. And I went from there, and I was like, if I'm going to do it now, I'm going to go extra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to just stop, you know, doing little things. I'm going to take it major, and I'm going to really put my all into it at this time around. You know what I mean?
Yo, real quick, let the people know who you are, where you from, and what you do. I like the hat, too. I'm digging the hat, homie. Definitely digging the hat. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
It's A-Jux, man, from upstate New York, 315. You know what I'm saying? Just making moves, man, trying to get up out of here, bro. That's it.
Nice,
so,
nice.
You got a new joint dropping, right? What's the new joint that's coming out?
Yeah, my main objective was to put out, you know, I already tried to put out mixtapes, and I've done that in the past and all that. My main objective was to now just throw out singles, because, you know what I'm saying, because of the way the music is now, you know what I'm saying, everybody's just throwing out music, and I think now today is more has to do with how consistent you are. You know what I'm saying? How, you know, are you just slamming them so I made a plan, feel me? Like, I sat down one day, I made a plan, like, all right, I'm gonna try to put out one single every month to give myself time to promote, make the video, you know what I'm saying, have all the visuals, all the mixtape, the art, you know what I'm saying, all that. So I came out with Love Note. Wasn't able to make the visuals to that one. You know what I'm saying? That one got a little screwed up. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And we did the Out the Streets joint, and boom, the visuals came out for that one, and it just went. Love Note was people's already loving it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Out the Street, like, really, like, slammed them. You feel me? Like, they were like, oh, and it was crazy, bro. Like, cause like you said, it was hitting. Like my whole news feed, bro, was my video. Like, I was scrolling down my news feed, and it was all my video, people sharing it. And at that point, I knew, like, it's because of the fact that I took myself serious that other people were like, yo, I'm gonna take him serious. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that right there opened up the floodgate, and I'm like, all right, now it's a wrap. And now my brothers and my family and whoever's like closest to me is like, yo, this is really hitting, bro. Like it's really, things are happening that weren't even happening back then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Now,
so
you know what's crazy is because the style that you got now and from back then is totally different. The vibe is
yeah,
totally
I was
different.
it's funny you said I was gonna say that, because I came out. That's a big part of it. I came out different, bro. I don't know what the vacation does to a person mentally, but I came out different, man. I feel like I'm more grown. My appearance changed. Everything is different. You know what I'm saying? Like my mind is different. Everything is different. You know what I'm saying? And things change. You know what I'm saying? You grow up, and this time I knew that I didn't want to make no little funny music no more. I wanted to make real, legit songs that I know that I'm like, all right, I love this song and I love that song. And I talk to people and I'm like, yo, how you feel about this song? And I want my people's real opinions around me. You know what I'm saying? And they let me know the real opinion, and I go with what I feel and go from there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah, I appreciate you. Appreciate you taking the time for coming on tonight real quick, because we missed the show yesterday. We had some personal shit going on, so we got to come on tonight. So tonight we just gonna bring whoever want to come on, talk their shit real quick. We'll bring them on, and to have you on the show, because we had you on the show probably like 8-9 months ago. You know what I mean? So to have you on the show now and to see where you came from to where you at now is definitely dope. And you already know, when you get that video, send that here so we can premiere that.
You already know, bro. I got huge things coming, son. I gotta and nobody even knows this. I'm telling y'all exclusively on here. I got a feature with T-Rel. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, but yeah, I got a feature with him, bro. He's a dude that's doing big things in music right now, bro. And I'm working on bigger and better things, going out there to shoot the video where he's from and all that. Like, so I'm trying to take it to another level, trying to go to another bracket and not stay just making videos. And I'm trying to move, move up the bracket. But shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for sharing the video and all that, man.
Nah, listen, we appreciate the support, because real talk, we nothing without you guys making the music. We want to have shit to talk about. We want to have shit to play. You get what I'm saying? So, listen, especially you, to see, like Chris said, the bounce back and how focused you are. And sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that time away so that you can get you right. And then, that momentum coming out, is different. Like, people don't understand. And listen, don't listen when they say slow down. I'm telling you from experience. IG, no, real, like facts, like 100%. Listen, you go until you ready to slow down. Like, you're gonna figure it out. You get what I'm saying? But you want to keep the momentum, because it's like jail muscles. You lose that shit quick. If you don't say, real talk. So you know what I'm saying? Like you want to stay on top of that. 90 days and a nigga be popped. You get what I'm saying? So you don't want that. You don't want to do a project and burn out and be like popped, and the next thing you know, like, damn, nigga, you wasn't as focused as you was when they changed you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta keep that mentality there, because that's what it seems.
The best way to do it, to everybody out there, the best way to keep that fuel going, bro, is to think about all the people that want to see you not make it and not succeed, bro. That's the way I do it. Like, that's what keeps me going, bro. Like, I think about all the people that funny talking, that the lames you don't really pay attention to, but it still be there. Like, I hear y'all or whatever. Like, I just use that and I keep it moving and show them that I'm worth something. Everybody's worth something, man.
No, absolutely, and I'm glad you said that, because you hit it right on the head. Everybody. You just got to figure out what you good at and then keep going. But no, we definitely appreciate you, yo, homie. Yo, send the video as soon as you get it. All right.
You already know, man. Much love, Rec Boys. Hey, Jux, we out.
All right, man. Easy. Who else you got popping in?
I don't know. You're gonna have to wait and see, man. I'm asking anybody in the live. Yo, y'all trying to come and talk your shit real quick? We'll bring you on the joint. But we ain't talk about the Raekwon joint. What you thought about that joint?
The funny thing is that I fell upon it because I had other videos that I was gonna play, and I was kind of upset that he just didn't send it to me from the gate. You get what I'm saying? I had to find it, but he can rap. Like I said, I think he could have picked a better beat. I think he could have picked a better song. But if you listen to what he's saying, the kid can rap.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about it? I just think my whole thing is I don't want to. He has the shit. He has hard shit that I like. You get what I'm saying? That one, it'll get play, but it won't get a lot of play. You get what I'm saying? Only because I don't like the beat structure. But he raps. He raps good enough to where I'm gonna play it. You get what I'm saying? To where I can skip past the beat. But I've had him here. So I know, and I just went through just some stuff that I had just laying while I was working, and I know the kid can rap. So it's you know what I'm saying? But this is his vision. This is what he decided to put out. So even though it wasn't exactly what I would have picked for him to put out, this is what he chose for the people to see. And I felt like as his big homie, as his brother, that, you know, he needed to see it. You know, we needed to show it. What you thought?
So when you got somebody who could actually rap, right? Who could actually put some words together, especially in this day and age, the visual has to be there. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's what kind of, if I was to hear the song, okay, you know, for me the beat selection was a little bit, but him rapping would have carried me through the whole song, right? But as I'm watching the video, I'm like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he could rap. You know what I'm saying? So that carries me through. But I think I needed something more like, yo, listen, when you could rap, you need more than that in this day and age, because you need to grasp their attention, right? Like, you're saying some shit and these people ain't grasping because their attention span ain't on that type of wavelength right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you really need to grasp their attention with the video. You know what I mean? That's what I would say. If the video was a little bit more well thought out, like, don't get me wrong, I see he put the video together. He had to put a visual. Everybody wants to put a visual out right now, right? But you gotta be a little bit more be a little bit more mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's give them something that they could actually watch and they're gonna pay attention to. You know what I mean? It's bigger than just, you know what I mean, rapping with your friends. You know what I mean? They behind you. Let's think out some scenes. Let's plan some shit out. You know what I mean? And the kid got it. He got something about him. You know what I'm saying?
No. He's a monster. He's definitely a monster. So
but what else you got though?
I gotta get the Burr joint because that's not on YouTube, so we got to set that up. But I got the joint queued up that you sent me, the first joint from the big homie.
Leo V just sent the joint.
Yeah,
we get into that joint. Shout out to Leo V.
I heard it going on.
Yeah, I sent you another joint from Eli. They actually sent that joint to me in the messenger, in the studio messenger at the beginning of the week. You know what I mean? But I didn't know we were gonna do this. We already had a show lined up. We were supposed to do an interview yesterday with a publicist, and you know, we had personal stuff, so we couldn't make that happen. So tonight, while we got time, I figured we get them in, because next week, you already know, we got that BYB Blast Your Beats producer event. So we definitely ain't playing no videos then. But let's see what Leo sent us.
All right, you already know. DJ Rec Boy, shout out to homie Chris in the studio. Let us know what you think. All right, don't go nowhere. Easy. This ain't playing no volume either. Can't be serious. There we go. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm bugging. Hold on, let me run it back and we get into it.
Every day. That's the reason I move how I move. With all the odds that was stacked up against me. They say everything happened for a reason. I come from the bottom. I mean nothing. I mean poverty, drug addiction, violence, everything you could possibly think of. I done seen it. And to come out of that, go and educate myself, you know, be something different, and still be on the grind every day. That's the reason I move how I move, you know? That's the reason I'm different. Because I understand it's all just life. Yeah. Hell, I mean, Bay Valley, I don't know if you niggas know me or where you know me from, but I feel like you know me. Yeah. Yeah. I got my dollars with me. I got my partners with me. I am the hottest degree. Who ain't here hotter than me? Blur, 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 blur. I hit that bitch, it's a blur. No, I do not remember her. Blur, 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 blur. That Rari be going in the blur. I might just run over the curb. Blur, 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 blur. I got my dollars with me. I got my partners with me. Baby tags on the Rari. All these pussy niggas sorry. Do it wrong, don't say sorry. Send them back to her mommy. Got a little Spanish mommy. She is hotter than tamales. That little bitch think that I date her, but a nigga just gon' slay her. I am Giles, I'm a slayer. Big pun, not a player. 99 my player. And I guess that stay with 2Ks. I ain't been to sleep in 2 days. I've been a man since 2 ways. I need a bitch go 2 ways, but I never let her play me. I'm rock like I'm Jay-Z, and she wanna be a garden. Got a weezy like the garden. She use a pussy like a barter. She faking shit like the barter. She ride the dick like the martyr. She'll die for shit like a murder. She'll crank it up like a starter. And she see that better be the starter. I got my dollars with me. I got my partners with me. I am the hottest degree. Who ain't here hotter than me? Blur, 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 blur. I hit that bitch, it's a blur. No, I do not remember her. Blur, 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 blur. That Rari be going in the blur. I might just run over the curb. Blur, 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 blur. I got my dollars with me. I got my partners with me. Everything I do is for me. Niggas coming short like 4 feet. No, I'm up only 4 deep. My up is all on me. Rags got it all on me. Bag got it all on me. And what I be smoking be strong. Gelato, I'm all in my zone. No, I'm not taking you home. I leave how I came here alone. These bitches that lick you like suckers. Get their head in the club, I won't fuck her. I just stay on the move like some truckers. I might give her the dick, then I duck her. Like you never could be my new lover. I just keep that little shit undercover. Man, these niggas, they watch undercover. So I'm only gonna ride with my brothers. Nigga, we way in the back of the bag. And you only gonna catch us with Fred. No, we never gonna catch none of slack. And we never gonna catch you no slack. But that iron on niggas like slacks. That's the absolute truth in the fact. I got my dollars with me. I got my partners with me. I am the hottest degree. Who ain't here hotter than me? Blur, 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 blur. I hit that bitch, it's a blur. No, I do not remember her. Blur, 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 blur. That Rari be going in the blur. I might just run over the curb. Blur, 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 blur. I got my dollars with me. I got my partners with me. The fact that I'm here with all the odds that was stacked up against me, they say everything happened.
You already know DJ Wreck Boy shot the homie Chris in the studio. That was the big homie Leo V. Blur, blur. What you thought? That's your joint, huh?
Nah, I fuck with that shit. I fuck with Leo.
Oh,
you know what I mean? What's crazy, real quick. Like I said, make sure y'all go check out the YouTube page In the Studio with the Wreck Boys. We are streaming live there right now, simultaneously as well. Just checked it out. Shout out Buffo on the beats. He's on there, you know what I mean, talking. Salute to everybody. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the page. What you thought of that, John? Just send you another one in the inbox. We're gonna try to get as many videos as we can real quick. But what you thought?
Nah, I thought it was dope. But I heard that already. That was from I think that was last year.
He hasn't put out no new videos. He has put out a project on go look on all the streaming platforms. Look up Leo V. He has put out a project on the streaming platforms. Go check that shit out.
Yo, listen, Leo is a monster. And it's not even sometimes it's not even fair how nice he is, dude. Like
you know what's crazy is there's that one song that he sent us probably like 5 years ago. Remember that shit that we used to play in the studio all the time?
Yo, dude, there was a few. We played like 3 of his joints back to back to back to back. But you know who I need to hear on the track together? Him and Sky Soprano.
Nah, it's 2 different artists.
Dude, I think if they had like a face-off track, dude, I think it would be kind of super dope. Leo
listen. No, I fuck with Sky, but I don't think Sky can keep up with Leo. Hook wise, I think you're saying that because of the hook. What I'm saying is I think that
I think that if you did it right, I think that you could it would be super dope. Get what I'm saying? Like that's pretty much more where I'm going with it. I think that maybe you wouldn't do both of them, you know, straight. Just, you get what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't put them against each other. What I would do is one would do the chorus, and then which would probably be Leo V, but do it so that Sky can ride the wave. Because I think if Leo did what Sky did, I think that's gonna be crazy, dude. Like,
I know where you get the comparison because of the hooks, but you know, bar wise, rap wise,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But let's get what else you got? You got another joint from Eli, right?
I got my third joint that I said we was gonna play first before
we got to do that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I had the big homie. I sent that ASAP. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Giovanni. He is definitely a different type of animal. He gets just the Shade Game project alone was just like, I couldn't even keep up with this nigga. What Giovanni say? I gotta tune in the Sky. Haven't heard anything, but definitely need some links. Nah, he got some I might get into one tonight anyway. But let's get into our third video. I'm just gonna play it and we just gonna take it from there. Hopefully everybody knows what it is. You move it like that. Damn, homie.
I want $1 million, baby.
Oh man, that shit is crazy. But you already know DJ homie in the studio. Let us know what you think. Listen, this is how real it is. We playing it straight from his Facebook page, so we giving him a view.
Motif Alumni.
Know that feeling when you broke?
I just want $1 million, baby. The feeling when I'm broke, it drive me crazy. I just wanna pull it on Mercedes and stun up on them niggas try to play me. I just want $1 million, baby. I just want $1 million, baby. I just want $1 million, baby. I just want $1 million, baby.
The money started flowing when the grind got intact. Me and my niggas ran away from broken, never looked back. I never had a plan B, cause that's anticipating failure. Uncle Pops will lay your game down, then somebody gonna feel you, and I get it. By any means necessary, I fear broke more than death, but keep the weapon handy. And man, I always had a shot, so I'm a shooting. If I brick, I can always take the block. Man, I've been waiting for this moment, man, like all of my life. Most every sort of feeling, bro, the time is so right. And I ain't talking about New York, I'm talking hip-hop in general. The game lacks substance, either money or subliminals. Corny niggas and they feelings, I'm coming for the top, and when I shoot, man, I'm airing. Anything stopping my progress, my niggas really dumb, trust they really with the nonsense.
Niggas do the same thing. I'm just trying to get paid. My niggas trying to make plays. I'ma get it every way with my niggas, yeah.
I just want $1 million, baby. The feeling when I'm broke, it drive me crazy. I just wanna pull it on Mercedes and stun up on them niggas try to play me. I just want $1 million, baby. I just want $1 million, baby. I just want $1 million, baby. I just want $1 million, baby.
Expose fake rappers on a daily though. Niggas talking money when they funds low. Talking about a brick and never seen a O. It should have been a cop cause your wind's low. I'm black on beats so they never take me light. Those are now or later bars, songs that's really not your life. Told you fake it till you make it, but your prophecy ain't right. Ain't got a hustle, bone and body, got some bum niggas for life now. Remember days when niggas captain saving bitches. The road switch, these bitches captain saving niggas. And I've been calculating figures, trying to see another tax bracket. Niggas moving ass backwards, I do it big, I've been at faith in the flow. Blow game went dead, so we switching to the smoke. GMA sucker free, we got the game in the choke. Try to keep up with the boys, and that ass gon' go broke, we get money.
Niggas do the same thing. I'm just trying to get paid. My niggas trying to make plays. I'ma get it every way with my niggas, yeah.
I just want $1 million, baby. The feeling when I'm broke, it drive me crazy. I just wanna pull it on Mercedes and stun up on them niggas try to play me. I just want $1 million, baby. I just want $1 million, baby. I just want $1 million, baby. I just
$20 million, baby.
Yo, listen. Yeah, that's not even fair.
That's not. $1 million, baby.
Yo, listen. Shout out to the homie Bird Dollar. I already know. Yeah. He's not. It's not fair, dude. Like he's Yo, I gotta tell, and this is word to everything. I think he picks the best beats, dude.
Yo, listen.
And that means,
he's got the cheat
code. I don't know if Motif is the producer out here then. That's what that means because, listen, he blanks on his tracks for him. Like, listen, like real talk, I don't know nobody who deals with one producer that blanks on everything that produce. Like, and you know what's crazy is that it's not majorly hard. You get what I'm saying? It's like twisted up to where you got to keep going. Like it fits, it rides. I think you know what's a nice comparison to that? To how Jimmy and Arsonist rock together. No, real talk. Yo, listen, shout out to Bird Dollar. That joint right there, and the last joint that he came.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know if you pay attention. That video's old.
Yeah, I know.
Even look mad young. So that tells you the song is old. So that tells you that music is timeless. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell every artist who's been around me knows what I'm about ready to say. What's old to you is new to somebody. I say this to everybody. So when you make music and you have timeless music like that track, you know what I mean? Like those two get together, they make magic when they get together. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Motif alumni. You know what I mean? He's working. You know what I mean? He got kits. He got drum kits and all type music kits, all type of stuff. Y'all go check him out on Instagram.
I didn't know that.
He produced for a lot of well-known artists. You know what I mean? By any means, the kid is out there working. You know what I mean? So, but when they link together, it's special. You know what I mean? So salute to them. They actually got a new video coming out. I think it's the end of October. I'm gonna hit up Burrow, see if we can get that joint. But what you got next?
I gotta start pulling up with some of these videos, my nigga. Like niggas don't be hitting me up no more. Niggas say, yo, this nigga shot is old. We don't want this old nigga in the videos no more. Only video I can pull up in is LA's. That shit ain't cool no more. I need some more cameos. Yo, listen, if y'all out there and y'all shooting videos, hit me up. I come with my own merch too. I come and flood the whole video.
That's why they don't want you in this shit.
That's probably
what you got. What you got next?
I got the Eli joint you sent me. You already know DJ Wreck Boy shot the homie Chris in the studio. The way.
Yo, hold on, real quick. Shout out the homie Josh. I never met the kid a day in my life, but he made sure he supported his man to send the video through. So salute to the homie Josh.
All right, you already know. Let's get into it.
Every day, snapping, giving away. I'm making the way, I'm going crazy, like every day.
Yo,
It's LOL. But committed no crime.
What's up, man?
My curtain call.
They done fucked up, you heard?
You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no better for
making the way, I'm moving away, I'm going insane. Every day, snapping, paving the way. I'm making the way, I'm going crazy. Like every day, like every day. Like every day, making the way, I'm moving away, I'm going insane. Every day, snapping, paving the way. I'm making a way, I'm going crazy. Like every day, I'm making a way. I'm making a way. Steering the way, making the hope. Do better than most. About to make a toast. Shout out to the ghost. Fuck your bitches, shot through the motion. I'm going in and I'm cut going. I'm about to do the utos. When I'm back out in that green, y'all niggas looking like some fucking joke. Stand up to me, you'll beat the post. Some will call on heaven. I just send this boy to heaven. Just send this nigga a message for y'all who don't get it. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me. Fuck this game like cutlery. Those bullets like cutlery. I'ma show you must see. Hold up to that fucking scene. Y'all need to stop sucking me. Start showing some love, G. This is my game now. Going up. This is my playground. Run it up. Do what I say now. Gotta buy 8 rounds. Hit that trade pound. You fuck what I say now. You say what I say now.
Brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes. I thank you all.
He lot of name, no they ain't nothing to gain. Fuck all the money and fame, I just want change. Fuck all the power, respect, I'ma shoot out new next. Just lay it down for the count. Fuck these niggas, they'll never be down for the check. I don't get sleep, cause I'm in this time, yeah, I get up surviving because of the death. Fuck it, I'm robbing you niggas. You see the text like a bitch on the talk to you niggas. Was funny, they king and shit, but they forget the Mufasa was not an unstoppable nigga. You can get crazy or you want this shit, but I'm just trying to talk to you niggas. Like, I ain't gon' stop till I'm really on top. It's a pleasure walking on niggas good. All my life, people walk on me. Then they tell me what they want from me. Then they tell me that I ain't shit. Fuck it, I ain't gon' say shit. I'm really ill, y'all play sick, like calling out a new day shit. I can really fucking switch it up. Yeah, I really don't get it, my brain power to yours like 93 times. Even with muscle nobody can tell me who's stopping me. I couldn't get on my level if I was doing it the bottom. See, this is anything my brother told me. Never let niggas walk on you. Be your own man, seek your own plan. See, nigga, I'm still a home man. Wait, home man.
I'm moving away, I'm going insane. Every day, snapping. Paving the way, I'm making the way, I'm going crazy. Like every day, like every day, like every day. Making the way, I'm moving away, I'm going insane. Every day, snapping, paving the way. I'm making the way, I'm going crazy. Like every day, I'm making the way, I'm making the way.
You already know DJ Wreck Boy shot the homie Chris in the studio. That's Chris sending me more videos because that's what Chris likes to do.
Yeah, you know.
But
real quick.
So what you thought?
I gotta go first. What's crazy is I know Eli can spit because I heard his music before. He did one of the challenges we had on the show probably like 2 years ago. I couldn't hear him rhyming though. The beat was too loud. You know what I mean? Way too loud. You know what I mean? Listen, engineers, when y'all mixing this music, man, understand it. Put the room at 3/4, leave the other quarter for the artist. You know what I mean? Like leave room on that track for the artist to get his shit off. I'm kind of upset that I couldn't hear him. I really couldn't hear what he was saying.
I don't know if it's because I'm listening on studio monitors here, but yo, listen, that boy spitting like Eli.
Yo, he could spit, and that's the sad part that he not getting. You should be able to hear him. It shouldn't be like the beat was overpowering crazy, so you really had to be sitting there like.
No. You're right because like I said, I heard it, but I had to really. You get what I'm saying? Dig in to listen.
When you get somebody like him who's rhyming fast, you want to be able to hear what they're saying because one, you already got to keep up with how fast he's spitting, and then when you got something overpowering what he's saying already, like the mix was just off. You know what I mean? The video was dope. Whoever shot the video, they got their shit, and that was the difference. Like in the other joint with the Raekwon joint, like you seen the difference in the camera from the next two. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all that plays a part. Like even though I couldn't hear what he was saying, that was a production wise, video wise, that was a better video. You know what I mean? Recording wise, need to touch that up, especially that you putting that out there to the people. And you might put that on streaming platforms. Touch that up so we can hear what you're saying. We want to hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? We want to be able to grasp and understand everything.
It's funny that you sent me that video because my son called me that night that they shot the video. My son's in the video. That's his white BMW that's in the video. So if you really pay attention, he's in there. And I was just saying that nobody called me for the video, and my son called me, but I didn't know who the kid was. So I wasn't just gonna.
You know what's crazy is that video got sent to me, and salute to the. I think the kid Josh who sent it was the first kid rapping. I think.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but salute to them. Like, again, I don't know Josh. I don't know Eli. I don't know none of them. I just happened to come across their music, especially Eli because he did the challenge a while ago. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I heard it was Eli, listen, if you take the time to send it, we're going to play it. You know what I mean? And then I'm going to let you know what I think about it right here live on the show. But for me, I already know Eli can spit. I just need to hear what he's saying. So make sure when you get with your engineer, you know what I'm saying, and let him know, yo, turn down the beat, give me some space for my vocals, and so you can air your shit out. You know what I mean?
Not only that, also another jewel is sometimes you might have to outsource some things because your ear gets so tuned into one sound. You might need somebody else to engineer it if you're doing it yourself or if you just have one engineer. Sometimes you might
maybe the engineer's still learning. Like you could hear on the recording someplace where they try to pick up. No, where he tried to pick up where he left off and it went over. You know what I mean? That's all stuff that's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? But the biggest thing is, as an artist, you're making your music to be heard. So
Absolutely.
Make sure you could be heard. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, yo, listen, man, he could spit. You know what I mean? The camera, the shit was on point. The video was there. You could see the shit, different looks. You know what I mean? So it's only up from there with them kids. Like, really, real talk. Like,
you know what was the dope part about it to me though? The confidence. Like, you can see the confidence in them. Like, right. and that's what I like to see. Like, yo, listen, I would never believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Like, you can't, yo, dude, you can't fool me. You get what I'm saying? And that's what, you can't come to me and say, yo, listen, I want to do this and I want to do that. But if you don't put that out to me to get that, I won't fuck with you because I don't believe you. You get what I'm saying? And if you can't convince, if I don't see it within you to believe yourself, then I could never, I can't put my faith in somebody who won't put their faith in themselves. But
it's the power of projection, man. Like Jig said, you got to believe it in order to make other people believe it. But we got too much. Yo, Jesse, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We normally don't play joints without a video, but since I fuck with you,
play Jesse video. I got Jesse videos on.
No. He sent me a link, so we're gonna play what he sent after we play the Scope joint. But I'm just letting them know, since I fuck with him as an artist, we're gonna play your joint because I know you a dope artist, and I haven't heard him when you sent. So we're gonna check that joint out. But the next joint we got Scope, Rona time.
Yeah, you already. DJ Wreck Boy shot the homie Chris in the studio. Let us know what you think. All right, easy.
It's going to disappear. One day, it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
Particular bathroom item a little more than normal lately.
Getting 100 rolls of toilet paper.
Some people
really
would
make a
add
lot
to
of
it.
sense.
That's exactly what most Americans are doing, with toilet paper sales up more than 100% from this time last year. Believe it or not, this isn't the first time a crisis has created a TP frenzy.
Let's do it real quick. Aight. Yeah. I don't know what Trump trying to tell us, hydrochloroquine, some kind of drug they trying to sell, smoking blunts from a half-mile off with the fellas first time, garbage in the mailman, got me jealous, I've been in the crib just waiting on the call for the pussy, if a door go outside, risk it all for the pussy, if the next day I call you, say I ended up coughing, wanna die, bury me in inexpensive ass coffin, when I was in the ICU, I had ghosts with me, couldn't close my eyes, I was crying death close to me, real shit, had a few people die close to me, rest in peace, Fred G. John, y'all ghost to me, we ain't never had nothing, still don't, got that 1200 coming up, still broke, you gon' spend it on the onion, get a drippy little cold, bitch, I'm sitting for a yachty, you can call me Lil Bo. Hold on. That's what the doctor gonna be saying. Why you on the ventilator? Hold on. That's what your mama gonna be saying. Why she praying? Hold on. This shit fucking slap. It ain't even about no trap shit. Sneezing on the mic so nobody else can rap on it. Fuck the world over and there ain't no coming back from it, bitch. Hey.
My mic, I know. I see you, Chris. I see you. I got to put on my mic. You already know DJ Wreck Boy shot the homie Chris in the studio. That was the big homie Scope. Rona.
You know what's crazy? Shout out the homie Jesse. He just sent the video link. So we're going to play the video link.
Yeah, he sent the video link too?
Yeah. No, he sent the video link to a different joint. But yo, Scope, man. For everybody who don't know, Scope went through some personal shit. You know what I mean? So this video right here is very personal with the issue. You know what I mean? Dope artist. The boy can spit. The boy got talent. Even the video, like, yo, just talk more about the video again. That video wasn't crazy. It was just different shit that they did to it, different effects that made it was the same place. You know what I mean? Outside the store, like it wasn't too crazy as far as locations and scenery, but they did different editing things to it to make it look, you know, a little bit better.
Also, he's fucking Scope, man. Like, he's a different breed. Like, cause he can make a weird beat super dope. Like, he can make a non-traditional beat super dope.
He raps unorthodox, so.
Well, it's not even that he raps unorthodox because he finds the beat. Like, if he wants to.
That's what I'm saying. He raps different, more like the way he spits. He kind of like an E40, Jay-Z, like when they was rapping fast. You know what I'm saying, but not too fast to where you can't grasp what they saying. You know what I mean? Like his style is not. You won't get a lot of rappers who rap the way he's rapping.
No. But he can also switch up flows. Like, he can rap.
Right.
He can rap with other niggas. Right. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, it's Scope, man. Scope. Like, real talk. I love my niggas coming out of the 8, and that's just facts, dude. I love all the talent. I love all the people out here just trying to actually get at it with this rap shit. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. I gotta keep because I know no other way. It's a love-hate relationship for me. Why I say that? Why I say that is because when you fuck with people and you expect more of people, you know what I mean? What I mean by that is like you see the talent in them when they don't see it in them. You know what I mean? And how they try to go against each other all the time. Like everything's a fucking everything is competition. That shit is the love-hate relationship for me. I love it to the fact where y'all see the talent. There's a lot of talent out there. You know what I mean? You know they could go places. I hate it that they feel like they got to go at each other for every single thing.
Yeah, nah, that's some bullshit. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's not even that it is what it is. They allow it.
Say it's not what it is.
No, but they allow it to be what it is. And because
that's all they know. Like everything, hip hop is competition, right? But they gotta separate. And yo, listen, think about it. If everybody in that area, and I'm talking about 845 as a whole, I'm not just talking about, you know, Western Sullivan County, you know what I mean? I'm talking about 845 as a whole. They got like a conglomerate, you know what I mean, of artists that, you know, that's out there grinding, working. I'm talking about ones that are actually out there working, grinding. They might not be the best of artists, but they're out there doing something. And they just started attacking other places the way they attack each other.
Yeah, well, the thing is they got to get on. They got to have the same understanding. Everybody don't have the same understanding. That's what it is.
But until then, they're gonna be crabs in a bucket fighting at each other for the same piece of property. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, listen, we know there's 5 acres right here, but these are the only 5 acres. These are the only 5 acres right here. How long are we gonna keep fighting for these 5 acres when we can go take over the whole shit?
Some will, and some will actually.
You know what's crazy is because I watched the interview with Fat Joe, and Fat Joe said, "Yo, listen, I could have got far by myself, but I wouldn't have got this far without the people that I got around me."
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Well,
and what I mean by that is not his publicist, his manager, and all that. He's talking about the different artists. Like, think about, like, yo, listen, think about Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is not Wu-Tang without all of them, right? But they made something collectively. And by them making something collectively, they was able to venture off independently. And what I mean by independently is not independent, like an independent artist. They could go, now they have Raekwon. They got this shit. Like, it's different entities under that. And by them, the only way they could do that is by coming together to make something that was so fucking powerful that nobody can't break. You know what I mean? And once people understand that, that's why I say all the time, powers is in numbers. Like, same thing with this show right here. We got a decent little following. We hitting fucking countries. We doing good numbers. You know what I mean? But we ain't powerful without the people tuning in. And we went every week and just played the show and talk shit about every other podcast and everybody who's doing something. That ain't gonna get us nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? I heard Fat Joe also said this shit too. He said, yo, listen, if you scared of somebody else making more money than you, that's why you don't work with them. That's why you're going to be broke. You scared and turn that into notoriety and everything else. If you scared about somebody ripping you on the track, or you scared about how dope this artist is, or this producer, or this entertainer, this actor, this model, whatever, and that's why you don't work with them, that's why you're never gonna get ahead.
I don't. Well, I mean, hey,
it's a buck. It's
I
true.
mean,
It's true.
That
I'm
goes
telling you
without
real
saying.
shit.
No, that goes without saying. But I think out here, I think they just don't come to the awareness. I think there's, like you said, there's more. They don't actually sit down and chop it up. I think there's a lot of I don't fuck with him and might not even know him because of some niggas that what somebody else said. Because there's a lot of you're talking about the 8.
No, it happens all over the world. It happens all over the world. But the ones, and this is even out here in Florida. Like I see this shit out here too. A lot of these dudes who have met. You know what I mean? It's not. Florida's big, but in the little towns, it's just like up there. You know what I mean? Like you get your little town, and you know that little town sticks together, and they don't fuck with this town. Meanwhile, they really like if you go 2 miles down the road, you in the other town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's the same shit, crab in the bucket mentality. But
Yo.
the people who realize that shit are the ones. The people who realize that they need to group up. Like, think about Master P, No Limit. Like, you know what I mean? Think about Bad Boy. Think about fucking Rockefeller. Think about all these big shit, these big conglomerates that started. And where they made it is because they made it because they realized they had to group up. There's not one artist right now who's by themselves who's as big as anything besides Drake. And even Drake has a conglomerate with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Name me one artist who's like the biggest thing, like, you know what I mean, who's withstand the time and could go out there by himself and make money.
No, you're right. Speaking of Drake, yo, dude, you never answered my question about DJ Vlad.
What part? That's what I'm saying. You know.
Dude, we went through a whole show and we didn't even get down to the nitty gritty, dude. Like real talk.
Candace, let me what you want in on. Let me know what you're talking about. Let me know. Listen, all right, just to sum it up real quick. Vlad tried to re-say some shit that the minister said and was totally wrong when he said what he misconstrued the minister's statement. You know what I mean? He really took, all right, you know when you hear something but you fully don't really hear it, so you reiterate your understanding of it. That's what Vlad did. And then in the turn of doing that, he said some shit that the minister didn't say. You know what I mean? Do I feel that he should apologize 100%? Do I feel like he should take that shit off his platform 100%? Do I feel like we're to blame 100%? Because we empowered this man to think that he could say and do what he wants and get away with this type of shit in our culture, in our music, in our industry. You know what I mean? Because we empowered this man to be where he's at. You know what I mean? And for him to, you know, try to take a smack at somebody who's as powerful in our culture as the minister, you know what I mean? It's a smack in the face to all of us. That's just keeping it light.
No. All right. I totally 100% agree with you on that. Fuck Vlad. You know, I've been thought he was a snake. And I've been seeing through what he was actually doing once he's got all these fucking major gangsters fucking on his fucking platform telling on their fucking self. But how did you feel about my song breaking it down to Royce about the M situation?
What do you mean the M situation?
Because during that their little back and forth, you know, Vlad said he's absolutely he needs to lose his platform. But Vlad said he was
real quick, because somebody commented the other day, I don't mean to cut you off. Somebody said the other day, how come Nick can lose his platform and Vlad can't? Let me just explain that as quick as I fucking can. Like, this probably gonna take 2 seconds. Vlad owns his platform, Nick didn't. That's what happens when you work for somebody and you own your shit. The only way Vlad is gonna lose, Vlad's gonna lose his platform is if we don't go look for that shit. And it's not gonna lose it. The numbers are gonna drop crazy if we don't go fuck with it. That's our problem. We don't know how to stick together. You know what I mean? If we was to sit here and be like, yo, listen, we're gonna just boycott this shit, we're not fucking with him. That's how he don't get the, you know, do the numbers and don't have that shit out there. You know what I mean? But you can't compare the Nick situation to his, because Nick wasn't on his shit. Nick can say what he wants on his shit, do what he wants on his shit, and nobody can do nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, when he said what he said on somebody else's stage, I'll just say stage for lack of better words, you know what I'm saying, or platform, that's where it becomes a little different. But go ahead, say what you're gonna say, Sean.
My whole thing was, Vlad said he considered himself a guest in hip hop, right?
He only said that shit to make us feel good.
No. Even so, I mean, what? How do you think he feels about hip hop?
I feel like he feels like he runs this shit, and what I mean by running is the entertainment part of it. Because if you a guest in somebody's house, my man, if you go in the crib and they tell you take off your shoes, you're gonna take off your shoes. You go in the crib and my mom's is talking, rest in peace. You ain't gonna overtalk my mom's. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't gonna reiterate some shit that my mom said this. You know what I'm saying? When you a guest, you as humble as motherfucking possible. You know what I'm saying?
Now this is what I'm saying. What makes him a guest?
Because we let him in. But that's what I'm saying. That's what
No.
Hold
on. How did we let him in?
Because we view him. We let him think that he's that big in our culture.
Dude, he was in hip hop before he started doing the DVDs. This is what I'm trying to say.
We let him in.
Okay,
we press play on his content. That's letting him in the door.
No. All right, but this is what I'm saying. Like, DJ Vlad was a DJ before he started doing this. So my whole thing is, there's 5 elements of hip hop, right? Follow me. There's 5 elements of hip hop: MC, DJing, b-boying, graffiti. You get what I'm saying? So now check it out, right? If this is him, he's not hip hop.
Yeah, I guess you can say it's hip hop, but what he's saying.
So then he wouldn't be a guest in hip hop then.
He's talking about the entertainment part of it. He's not like that's like Nori today. Nori said, I watched the interview with Nori. He said, yo, listen, I'm a podcaster now, so I'm entertainment. I'm not talking to you as an artist. You can't compare the DJ Vlad.
No, but all right, but listen. Nori's in the podcast doing what? Who are the people that he's interviewing? Hip hop artists.
Yeah. But when he talks to them, he's talking to them as an anchor, as a host. You know what I mean? Like he's not saying he's not there. Yo, listen, Nori could do the show about Nori. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like you know what I'm saying? But he's not.
He can critique. Yeah. He can critique because
right.
Now, if this guy was a DJ. Well-known DJ. Hold on.
Vlad didn't critique, Shot. Did you hear it? Vlad didn't critique.
No. Hold on. No, you're missing my point. What I'm saying, my point is that legitimately, he's a part of hip hop. Nobody had anything bad to say about Vlad being DJ Vlad in hip hop. Like, this is the same dude that went on tour with Biggie, went on tour with Pac, went on tour with a whole bunch of people as a DJ. So now when he says, I'm a guest in hip hop, is he really a guest? Because follow me. Because the same way that I'm going with this, I'm going with M. Because this is where my song went. My song said, y'all, listen, I get, Royce, what you saying. His power is because we empower him. 100%. So now he did something disrespectful to our culture, right?
100%.
My son said, M, for years, called Mariah a bitch. Mariah's one of us. So she's a black woman. To somebody who some may say is an outsider to hip hop, is a guest in hip hop. You get what I'm saying? And he's not getting checked the same way. And this is for years. Not only that, but then even when she got married to somebody who was pro for the cause, you get what I'm saying? Still in all, nobody said anything. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like, is there a double standard? Should we first of all stop fucking with Vlad, right? And if we're gonna do that, are we gonna hold everybody that we look to as a guest in hip hop to the same standards?
We should. That's the problem. People, and this goes with anything. This even goes back to the subject we was talking about at the beginning of the show. People choose what they want to fuck with and what they want to support and what they want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if we're gonna hold like 100%, we're gonna hold Vlad responsible, and we gotta hold M. We gotta hold all these people who come into something we created, and empower them to be a voice in what's going on. We gotta hold them to a certain standard, but we can't pick and choose who we fuck with. If it's one for all, if it's one for this, it's one for everybody. But the problem is we pick and choose. Yo, listen, I fuck with M as an artist, so since he called her a bitch, I can't. That's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? But now Vlad says this, and you like, yo, he said something about the minister. I fuck with the minister. He can't do that. You can't. And again, this opinion based, right? You know what I'm saying? So whoever that person messes with more, that's who they're gonna fuck with. You know what I mean? And even with the
no,
it's a fact. It's a
no,
fact. If it wasn't, everybody would say something.
No. Some people have those solid principles. Some people say, yo, listen, I won't fuck with this person because of how he moves.
Let me ask you this. No, you're right. But let me ask you this. Where's those solid principles when M was doing this for years and years and years? Who said anything?
That's
Who
what
got these solid principles? Yeah, but I'm saying you say no. You say no. People got solid principles, but where was those motherfuckers who had the solid principles?
There was people saying something. And then you know what happened? It was people like Royce. That people respected. The people where he could go and check Vlad that are giving this dude a pass. Oh, you can't say what did he say? He went right at Lord Jamal.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Lord. All right, listen, the only person I know that's been checking M is Lord Jamal. There hasn't been nobody in hip hop who has said anything. Saying. Hold on, who has said? But no, you said people got standards, so I'm addressing that. If people got standards and it's not a pick and choose situation, if they got standards like they say they had, at that point it's not pick and choose who you fuck with. You got a standard that you stand by all the time.
That's it.
But that's the thing. People don't got standard. Hold on.
But this was the hip hop.
Hold on. Some people do. Some people do have standards and some don't. The majority of motherfuckers are gonna pick and choose who they fuck with. That's why shit like the Eminems. Even look at Vlad. Like look at my song. I respect the dude Cole Harley, everything he out here, everything he stand for. But he tells Vlad, yo, listen, man, if you feel like you don't want to apologize, then you don't have to. If that would have been anything else,
no. And then he said, "I'm not."
He would have went crazy.
No, because him and Royce had a conversation, and through that conversation, my son got to the realization that, do you know why he wasn't going to apologize? Because it don't affect his money. How did it affect it? And that's what they came to the conclusion with. That's what Royce was trying to tell my son. Like, yo, fuck. Listen, he's not going to apologize because he doesn't feel sorry. And the only reason why he doesn't feel sorry is because he doesn't feel it in his pockets. The only way he's going to feel sorry, and Vlad said it. He said it when he was talking. He slipped up and said, yo, Nick apologized because Nick's pockets was hurting. He had no choice but to apologize. My pockets ain't hurting. So I'm not apologizing. I don't feel like I did anything wrong. So we have to make him feel like, yo, dude, what you did was wrong. And the only way a snake in the grass can actually feel it is by hurting his pockets. That's the only way. But my thing is now, fuck Vlad, because we're bigger than Vlad. This is about our culture and keeping it real within ourselves. Roy spent the hour chopping it up with my son to get my son to understand. To get my son.
Hold on. Let's rewind what you just said. You can't say fuck the Vlad situation. You can't say that.
No, I'm saying no. Fuck Vlad.
Hold on. Let me make my point.
You can't say you can't.
Yeah, but you can't say the little things. Fuck the little things. We focus on the big thing because it all stems. The little things equal the big things, and I think that's where us as a culture fuck it up because we let.
No. When I say fuck Vlad, I'm saying
hold on.
Vlad did is just part of the. We have to keep it real with ourselves first. So if we do keep it real with ourselves, then we understand we won't have the Vlad situations.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that goes back to what I'm telling you earlier. It's double standard. How can you keep it with yourself when we as a culture have a double standard?
But we gotta check each other. That's why once my son figured it out, yo, dude, they had a conversation. This is what two people who really want to build. They have a conversation. They're only going to keep going because they want the other one, because they care enough to have the other one see their point. And it went that way. And my son said, you absolutely right. So now it's more than he definitely needs to apologize. You get what I'm saying? Because you gave me the case. You made the case for me with the evidence that was presented in front of you. You made the case. So now with you making the case, you get what I'm saying? Because now you're absolutely right. We boycotting this nigga. We not fucking with him. All that shit. Now, if we're gonna do this as men, where do you stand? Because I gotta hold you accountable for holding somebody else down first. Before we can check somebody else for what they do to us, we have to check what we do to each other, so that way it won't make it. Nobody wouldn't think about doing it. That thing is, well, they do it to themselves, so it's easier for me to do it. So now, if I tell, like, check it out. Yesterday, the two humble niggas, my brothers, I don't want to call them niggas, but they had the homie on the show. And he was like, Joe Biden is a pedophile and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, listen, I just chimed in real quick and said, yo, be careful what you have people say on your platform. Because unless they have information to back that up, because it's just speculation, you got to say that, because that's what happened with Vlad's situation. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just go in there and keep rambling and keep saying shit, and then nobody is actually correcting them. Like, yo, dude, nobody can come on this platform and give misinformation.
Yeah, but see that you making a good point. That goes back to the double standard shit, because somebody's gonna say something, and because you fuck with them, you don't correct them. Yeah, that's my man. Nah, it's gotta be across the board.
Absolutely.
If you're not gonna let this dude say it, this dude's not gonna say it. If you're not gonna let this dude's not gonna say it. If he can't do it, this dude. It's got to be like that across the board, and that's why people could get in between us as a culture. That's why people feel like it's safe to do what they do to us as a culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, listen, and it goes back to what we said earlier. It starts, like you just said, it starts at home, right? So if you let this shit go on in your house, your kids think this shit is cool, so they let their friends do it, and it's a trickling effect, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's got to start somewhere. If we're gonna start doing something, we got to start now. You know what I mean?
And, absolutely. I want to get into this NHO Profit joint. The last night. You want to get into it?
Yeah, this will be the last joint because we're a little bit over.
Wait, did Joe Biden send that to you?
Yeah, he sent me that joint too. We could play them both real quick, but let me make an announcement.
All right, go ahead.
So Saturday nights at 8 p.m. we go on Blazing Up Radio. You could catch the show there. We also got another platform now. You can check us out Thursday nights. I'll let you know the time on RWS Radio. The link will be on the page. You know what I mean? So the show will air 3 times a week. You know what I mean? There's one show will air 3 times a week. So salute to all the artists who send in their videos, all the people who support the artists, you know what I mean, to get them on this platform. Salute to everybody who's been rocking with us, you know what I mean? This is big for us, you know what I mean? 3 platforms 1 week, you know what I mean? That's a lot of be heard, be seen for you artists. You know what I mean? You
not only that, every spin is a spin. Yeah, every time it's played is a spin, you know? So be mindful of that too, you know?
But yeah, let's get into this video, and then we'll play the last joint with Giovanni, then we'll wrap up.
All right, you already know DJ Breakboy Shot, the homie Chris in the studio. NHO Profit, like late nights. Let us know what you think. All right, easy.
This is a Rossman production. You ain't got no choice, bitch. Don't listen to this.
I remember all them late nights when I was trying to get to a bag on a late night. On them late nights, I was trying to get us ahead. They would never know again now. And they choke, nigga. No one ever gave me shit. Feeling like the man now. Feeling like the man now, nigga. Run it up and get to the cash on the late night. On them late nights, I was up, I couldn't sleep on a late night. Late nights, out here catching my dreams. I remember all them late all started early, since a youngin' I was out late. Breaking curfew, hoping grandma didn't catch me. Seen to bend the blocks, I would run like an athlete. Scared to go home, I might just get my ass beat. Honestly,
the best days if you ask me. Cause even through everything, I was actually happy. I ain't have it all, but I seen it coming and it's really almost here. It's there, I can feel it. There's something in the air. Look how clear the scene is. Tired of all the back blocks, I wanna see the scenic. Black clouds, never ran, will never back down. The ones who doubted me, you should see how they act now. We was at war with them ops, where they at now? Top of the food chain, used to be the class clown, but here I am, still I stand, I want the great life. Early morning work and still remember all them late nights. Remember all them late nights. When I was trying to get to it back on a late night. On them late nights. I was trying to get us ahead. They would never know handouts. And they choke, nigga. No one ever gave me shit. Feeling like the man now. Feeling like the man now, nigga. Run it up and get to the cash. On a late night. On them late nights. I was up, I couldn't sleep on a late night. Late nights. Out here catching my dreams, I remember all those real on some late nights, tires peeled on some late nights, hunger like no other, chased the mill through them late nights, in prison had some late nights, made a killing on the late night, drowning in the ocean of emotions on some late nights, break through the dark, hoping for the daylight, when it's time for action, we don't know about no stage fright, play your role, never sold out, can't betray my soul, even through the mud, know it's made of gold, all them long nights, took my heart, tried to make it cold, some niggas took it too far, why they break the code, free all my niggas till they make it home, we want the great life, early morning work is still going through them late nights, I remember all them late nights, when I was trying to get to it back on a late night, on them late nights, I was trying to get us ahead, they would never know handouts, and they choke, nigga. No one ever gave me shit, feeling like the man now, feeling like the man now, nigga. Run it up and get to the cash, on a late night, on them late nights. I was up, I couldn't sleep on a late night, late nights. Out here catching my dreams, I remember all them late nights.
You already know DJ Wreck Boy Shot, the homie Chris in the studio. We back at it. That was the homie NHO Prophet. Late nights. Son snapped on that. He definitely snapped on that. I was definitely feeling that. But you know what? He snapped on a lot of his shit though. Everything that all the shit that I've seen videos for, he definitely snapped. He definitely gets his head right. He's
a dope artist, man. He's a dope artist. I want to see more from him. I want to hear more from him consistently.
No, yo, listen. I think they're actually focused up. So I think we will be hearing something soon. This joint is 3 minutes and 37 seconds. You want to play it and get it on? We can listen to it.
Yeah, we'll probably cut it short, but we'll play it real quick just to hear what, because, you know, if Giovanni says the joint is crazy, we got to check it out.
You already know. DJ Wreck Boy Shot, the homie Chris. We're going to be listening. Let us know what you think. Easy.
I come from upstate, come from a place where some niggas love hate. Talk behind your back, but some niggas won't say it to your face. Drugs in the street, your choice, what poison do you take? Rats everywhere, I look at everybody different ways. Smoke to ease the pain, hope I get some peace today. Gotta stay away from lanes. If you try me, I'll snatch your face. You gon' take defeat today if you talking about your face. We just trying to eat today, need to stay right up on my plate. There's some crazy ass shit that goes on in my city. Shots pop, shells drop, nigga, everything is litty. Word to styles, war and peace, divided, this is my city. Niggas out here doing anything just to get a penny, yeah. Never been the type to rap about the killing, that's just me. But I know these streets so I can get this feeling. No, I ain't a gangbanger. I had to pop the pissin', but I know how it feels to have no food and have no dishes, I remember we had roaches in the kitchen. Mama tell us keep that crib clean, some rules we had to listen. Confused we had to live it. Bills piling had us fishing for some better days. Warriors in these streets can feel the tension. My mission is to make a difference. Who was gonna listen to this message? Life could change in seconds. Getting rich or killed by weapons. They ain't half stepping. Young and toting Mac 11s. Meet your maker, give you a shape up. Pass it to the reverend.
Let's get this money, nigga. Fuck all that depression and broke. The younger kids love me cause they say I'm giving them hope. What do you do when you only see poverty and fiends on the block hungry to smoke with some dope? I gotta get away, feel like I need a vacation. Had to come back to my hometown for some motivation. Shout out that nigga Bump J, my hoodie gang. Cause we'll Dutch be running things. Niggas in the cut better not rush, I got that heat on me. That day coming when idols gonna be my rivals. And I got these niggas rhyming like they fighting for their survival. If you want the title, you better put that work in, my nigga. Cause I grinding for my spot while you was thirsty for the bitches. We are not the same, homie. Always gel different. I'm just working on myself, so I'm my only competition. When I look up in the mirror, I see a king of giant. I'm really just the flyest, the top about the climate. And change my fucking climate. Who you know really spit that pain when he rhyming? Hunger Games, all we had was soup, yeah, the ramen. I kill my children to shine and then bring peace on Dalai Lama. My mama said the energy you giving off is instrumental in the way you gonna take it really far. You gotta bring it to the people. I'm an original, the prequel and the fucking sequel. It's my theme music, I'm a hero.
Hey yo, Big, tell these niggas that they featherweight. Just let them hate, they hurtin'. We working towards some better days.
And I ain't gotta hate, I want y'all niggas to be great. The more black men we got, that's a success, that's just a win to me.
We talking unity, we writing down this eulogy to newest seat. We built this from the bottom, gotta let y'all see.
These niggas ain't as thorough as they say they is. Get up on the stand and tell about it like they is.
Some niggas actors, they ain't really authentic. And I had to mention half of these niggas ain't get the message.
Burning purple haze, bumping that purple haze. I remember my nappy dreads, then I got the waves.
Can't rhyme for days, just give me some of that grape ape. Make a mixtape, make memories of some great days.
Break the beat down like a gram or two. I eat your food, don't ever test me, boy, I'm an animal.
I'm just a legend from the 845. In the making, that's what I'm chasing, don't got time for the lies.
Send you to the Lord if you acting crazy. Fuck you, pay me. I'm a legend in the making on the greatness.
Y'all got a problem if I really start snapping. I can see the world behind me. I got all my people clapping.
The walls closing on you. I'm locked in. I'm top 10. -9. I'm so cocky. I want the crown, nigga.
I know.
I was just already say something.
Yeah, yo, listen.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I'm in the mood to hear something. I haven't heard this shit in a while. You probably get excited after I send it to you, but let's see. Good. Let me know what you thought about that.
Nah, them niggas snap. Are you fucking kidding me? Listen. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear that type of shit. Not to say that everything that we played tonight wasn't to my liking, because I wouldn't have played it if that was the case. But that right there, that's some New York shit. The title definitely fits it. Shout out to Giovanni for sending that through. Yo, you know what's funny?
What's that?
Is Priscilla's doing a live now. Why is Priscilla doing a live now, dude? She could have came on our show. She could have pulled up.
You know, it's crazy out here, man. Everybody, I said it earlier, man. People, the power's in numbers. People don't understand that shit, and it's when they understand that, that's when they'll get to where they gotta go. But as far as that track, for me, the beat, the sample was a little bit too loud. A little bit too loud. You can hear something. It was good. I heard everything he was saying, but the sample was a little bit. It was just a little bit. They need to lower that a little bit. Just a little bit. other than that, I would like to see a video for that joint. He definitely was spitting. He was saying some shit. I like to see. We in the video age now. You know what I'm saying? So if you think you got one, put that money behind it. Put that visual up. And definitely salute to them. You know what I mean? He said some bold stuff in there too. So
yeah, they was on it. They was definitely on it. So what's up? You want to play this last one then? That's what you're doing. You try to get me in trouble.
No. You know what? Now we go next week. Real quick. Next week, BYB Blast Your Beats event. We got Amadeus.
Yo,
we got
Arsonist. It's gonna be epic.
Arsonist on. We got 7 producers, 7 handpicked producers. Let me shout them out real quick one more time. We got Buff on the beat. We got DJ Fatboy. We got Tech Beats. We got Mental. We got Justin. We got Blackout. We got Titan Music. Those are the 7 producers who will be showcasing their beats to Amadeus and Arsonist next week. Tune in right here. You can hear the feedback live. You possibly could hear somebody get signed right here that night. You know what I mean? That'd be crazy. I'm hoping that somebody wows the shit out of Amadeus, and Amadeus, signs the shit out of the, they hit that dotted line. Shout out Fan on the Beat. He just hit me up talking about another week. He had the studio set up. That when I'm coming through, I'm like, hold on, homie. I'm in Florida. As soon as I get to New York, we make that happen. Shout out to homie Jimmy Kendricks. He hit me up the other day as well. He wants to do something. So the 28th of October. I'm gonna let Shy let the cat out the bag, man. We gotta start promotion. You don't gotta say no artist. You don't gotta say no artist if you don't want. If you got them locked in, let it out.
Nah, I already hit up a few artists. If you're interested, hit me up. It's not gonna be it's gonna be time limit, but it's not gonna be time limit. We're doing a virtual concert. All right, so hit me up for the details. Everybody that I hit up already, be looking for the final details on that. It's definitely going down. We locked in a date. It's October 28th. All right, so that's the Wednesday before you get into Halloween that weekend. So we're gonna do something real special. We're gonna do a virtual concert where we're gonna have artists actually perform their tracks live, from wherever they at. We're gonna bring it to you. It's gonna be kind of dope. We're gonna pop some bottles. We're gonna get Chris drunk, get Chris hype. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I'm also trying to work on a virtual live room where people can actually come on and watch with us while we're bringing them on. So if they actually want to chime in, you see how we had guys coming in and out, to actually have a room to where guys can, whoever wants to come in and they got something to say, who's not camera shy, because we offer it a lot. We offer it every show. We just need some people that's, don't mind hopping in real quick, and say their piece. It's a lot easier than typing. But that's going down October 28th. Chris just lined up a whole bunch of interviews. I know we got Big Tiff, Momager. We got a young lady who's an author, right?
Yeah. We pretty much booked all the way to December.
Nice. Nice.
So if y'all listen, if you're trying to get an interview, if you're trying to come on the show, speak your piece. I mean, we pop people on in and out. Pause. We bring them on in and out all the time. But if you're trying to get your exclusive, man, make sure you hit us up. So what Shad is talking about, again, I'm trying to go through my notes here real quick. We got Noetic, producer, artist out of Cali. We got him October 7th. October 14th, we got Miss Tiff, the Hoodies Momager. Got to bring her on. You know what I mean? Wouldn't be no hoodies without Miss Tiff. We got Renee Monet. Out of North Carolina, author. She's done probably about 10 or more books already.
She just dropped the book, right?
She just it's already. I think it was dropping today or tomorrow.
Today, I think it dropped today. Which is dope.
So be on the lookout for that. Some interviews we got coming up in November. We got DJ Duwa at the 845 Mix Show. Salute to him. The 11th, I gotta let this out the bag. The 11th, you can make sure you can tune in here. We're gonna have Brody Honest. We're gonna have Finally TV. We're gonna have In the Field Radio. We're gonna have Two Humble Productions. We're gonna have every podcast that I just named on the show right here. We're gonna be critiquing y'all videos. We're gonna be talking our shit. It might be a 2-hour show that night. We're gonna have fun, man. And November 18th. Well, hold on, real quick. November 18th, we got Fox Media out of Orlando. That's a production company / studio. And that's pretty much all the way. Like I said, we booked all the way to the end of November. So if y'all looking for an interview, lock in those dates now for December while December's open. Hit me up. Let's let's work it out. Let's get the details ironed out. What you gonna say, Sha?
So hold up, right? This is the bullshit, America. This is the bullshit, Facebook. Who's ever out there, YouTube. Yo, my nigga, you think you just gonna slip in doo-wop and everything gonna be okay? Like everything gonna be okay? Tell me that I missed that message. Go ahead.
Well, no, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you.
Yo, dude,
Shout out. No, shout out. It's not DJ doo-wop like the big one, but this is homie out of 845. They got an 845 mix show. They've been doing a lot of work in the 845 for years and years and years and years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They platform solidified. So it's only right we show love, bring them on the show as well. Who knows? They might be on July 11th as well. So the whole premise
that's what I was about to say. Damn, why we didn't try to see if we could get them too?
Well, we everybody we name, we have bring on the show by themselves.
Okay, let's
right.
get
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we're gonna get them. We it's only right we introduce them to our people. On a one by one basis. We'll ask them that night. They want to come on for the 11th. But the whole thing for the 11th was just pretty much to show, like how I said earlier, man, the powers is in numbers, right? So when you get a group of people collectively screaming the same shit at one time, you know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. So at one time we're gonna be screaming Finally TV. At one time we're gonna scream Brutally Honest, Too Humble Productions. You know what I mean? In the Fair Radio. You know what I mean? And it's gonna the projection is gonna be crazy because we each gonna push to our supporters. You know what I mean? The people who fuck with us.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So be on the lookout, man. The conglomerate is building amongst us podcasters. You know what I mean? Independent podcasters. We're looking to work with other podcasters who have the same mindset as the individuals we just named. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be crazy. The future looking bright. You know what I mean? And as long as we keep going on the path we going and keep pushing the way we pushing, together we're gonna reach a milestone that that I don't think any of us thought we could actually hit.
Shout out to Bird Dollar. He just chimed in. Listen, fire, homie, fire. Yo, listen, whenever you do a video, homie, send it because getting a video from you is like extra, dude. I gotta play it from Facebook and all this other stuff. Yo, dude, I just be needing links. Also, Carlton, yo, bro, if you in the comments right now, send that last joint you did with Motif, homie. Send the last two, actually, because I need to play both of those next week. Or actually, the week
after. Playing videos next week. Yeah.
Yo, tune in too. Not only for producers but artists, dude. You might hear something from somebody who you might be able to go ahead and finagle that. Like these, listen. We didn't listen to what the new stuff that got sent in, but I can tell you that the guys that we picked, they're definitely the caliber of who Jimmy and Phantom of the Beat picked. So don't think that it's gonna be any which way slouch anyway. All 7 of these producers got heat. So if you're out there and you're an artist and you're looking for a different type of sound, something different, yo, tune in. It's not just about the producers. It's about the artists too. Get in, find a link. You get what I'm saying?
A matter of fact, you gotta hit Burrow, man. Bring them on for that virtual contest, for that virtual concert. That'd be crazy. We get Burrow on for the virtual concert. That'd be crazy. Yo, Burrow, hit up shots so we can make that happen, man. We got a virtual concert we doing right here in the studio with the Rec Boys on the 28th. It might be the 28th or the 29th. I think we might move it to like more towards the weekend, but that's gonna be in that facility. But definitely hit us up. We're gonna have a bunch of artists come on here, perform live. You know what I mean? Get their shit off because this whole Rona fucking everything up, so people can't get out there and do their shit.
I got enough. What I'm saying, I know I can put a few names that are locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like K Killy, shout out to him and his team. DreamWorks, them niggas. But is it DreamWorks? I don't want to mess up their thing. But they locked in. Brav is locked in. Who else is locked in? Who else? I don't want to forget. J.O. Roy, I gotta hit the homie Scope. I'm pretty sure he wants to get some. Juice is locked in, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring his whole team in with him. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be just as dope.
I heard a rumor. A-Jux, you got A-Jux coming too?
Oh yeah, I got A-Jux too, nigga. Riz Gang.
Yeah. You got Riz Gang. You got hold on. You got the homie out of Massachusetts who been in Cali, who been in Florida, the homie Jeffrey, I believe, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I got.
See, this is why you need to write shit down, man. This is what I'm talking about.
I got it written down. You want to tell? Yo, listen, you can't come on my part and then talking about what I need to do, my dude. The
No,
people
because you're saying that I'm like, yo, Shad,
I
tell
don't
them
want
who
to
you
give out
got. You like
everybody's
this.
name. No, I don't want to give out everybody's name.
Listen, and we looking for more. We gonna make this shit as big as we can.
Yeah, he's trying to
you never know. Listen, it ain't really extra work if we already doing it, but we looking for dope artists. You know, we're gonna give y'all a nice little set. You know what I mean? It's gonna be right here virtual. We're gonna stream it live to YouTube, Facebook. We're gonna share it on our pages afterwards. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be crazy. You never know who's gonna pop up. I'm in talks with a couple of people try to make them come on and close out the night. We'll see how that works out. You know, never know. Could be a go, could be not. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't even know about it yet, but we'll see what happens, man.
I don't know, but that's our time for this week. Shout out to everybody to tune in. Thank you guys for tuning in on a Thursday. I know you guys usually have plans and have things going on. You know, like the homie said, we weren't able to get at you yesterday, but we didn't want to wait a week because next week we tied into the last year beats, you know, contest, promo, whatever you want to call it, in the studio with the Rec Boys. But we definitely enjoyed you guys rocking out with us. Shout out to everybody: Shane, Burr, Giovanni, A-Jux, NHO Prophet, Brob chimed in, my sister, everybody that chimed in, fucked with us, sent us videos, the homie Josh, you know, everybody. We fucked with y'all. We love y'all. Be safe. Yo, listen, this is the only thing I ask of you is if you can vote, vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just vote. Get out there, vote. All right? Other than that,
subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yeah, hit us up on YouTube.
Subscribe.
We're trying to get this thing popping. Yeah, that's another thing. We're trying to get the YouTube thing popping. If you don't have Facebook, or if you know somebody that you want to tell them to watch the show and they don't have Facebook, tell them to go to YouTube because we live stream there. If they pop up and have comments, we can throw their comments on here too, so it's not an issue. But shout out to everybody that tuned in. Thank you guys so much for holding us down. And the replay, Saturday night, 8 p.m. Blazing Up Radio.
Be on the lookout next week. We got the BYB event. We're going to be replaying that on RWS Radio Thursday night. Then it's going to replay Saturday night. So for everybody who missed it, we will be airing the show 3 times in 1 week on 3 different platforms. So we'll be live here Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. We'll be live Thursday nights on RWS Radio. We'll give y'all the time here soon. I have it locked in. I just don't got it written in this phone. And then we'll be Saturday night on Blazing My Radio, 8 p.m. So artists, man, definitely take advantage of the opportunity, send those videos, send those songs, book your interviews, hit us up for sponsorship, all that. Get on here, man. Help yourself be heard and be seen, man.
Nah, you already know. But that's our time for this show. My wife is about to kill me. You know, she done hit me like 8 times, like, yo, your show ends at 8. That's my parole officer. I love her to death. My baby girl, my better half. But yeah, we gotta get up out of here. But until next week, BYB, nigga. Make sure you like, share, comment, man. Send out the page, man. Share it live. But we out, all right? Love y'all. Easy. Deuces. We out.